today, hey, welcome back to my channel. Leslie Serra, you may know. So this past week, Thursday, I said that I was gonna look up some quotes, and I did. I found who wrote one, but not the other. Let me just. So the one that I didn't found was the one that I say, the more you try to hold on to a person, the more they would want to escape. The more they would want to escape. That one I couldn't find the who wrote that one, but I did found the other one. What comes back to you was meant for you, but what doesn't come back to you, it was never meant for you in the first place. It was written by Peter Max. So I searched him up, and hi, oops, I searched him up on here on the computer. So it says here, if it comes back to you, it is yours forever. If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with. So this was wrote in 1972. You can look for it on Bing. I like Bing. It says in 1972, a compact version of the expression appeared as a caption of a one-panel comic by the graphic artist Peter Max, who was of Sieges. I have no idea what is that. Of the 1960s and 70s. The phrasing of this version was closer to the most common modern variants. I guess if you can look him up. Peter Max was the one. So it says Peter Max, but I'm looking at the internet. It's because there's an other out there that's coming out that so it says here there's different versions of the quote. So it says here that there were various people who wrote this. Let's see. I think there's a lot of people who say that they wrote this. Let's see. I don't know. This is very weird. So yeah, I think that you should look it up. Let's see what Google says. unknown. I have no idea. There's different authors and different and every version of that quote has different authors. So I have no who actually came up with that. So I'm trying to look for it, and there's different authors. So I am not gonna tell you who wrote that exactly. You can look it up because I don't know. I don't know. There's different authors. So I'm not sure who wrote the original one or what the original version is. So who knows? Only the one that who came up with it knows. And God, also God. I think those are the only people that know. But for the rest of it, for me, not so much. Okay. So there it goes for the quotes. Sorry, I couldn't do much, but I tried. Um. So today I want to talk about sabotage. Sabotaging yourselves. I know that the past Saturday I was said that I was gonna talk about sabotage, but I had a family gathering, so I couldn't record. So I apologize. I'm sorry. um. So yeah, I I'm sorry, guys. Um. Yeah. So I don't know. So today I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find better mode. um. So yeah, I gonna find the quotes. Yep, 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 yep. So yes, sabotage. So I was gonna talk about sabotaging. That's an airplane. I'm just gonna mute. Okay, that's really close. Very, very close. It sounds like an earthquake. Oh god. Okay, so anyways. So I was gonna talk about sabotaging relationships. Sabotaging relationships. But then I took this week and I was like, something came up to me. I was like, I think God telling me, like, something in me was telling me, what if you did like part two? Because we not only sabotage relationships, we sabotage ourselves. We sabotage ourselves. I don't know why. We do. And sabotage ourselves. We do tend to sabotage ourselves. So today it's about us, and then Saturday I'm going to be talking about relationships. So it's two parts. Okay. So sabotaging for me, it means getting in the way of our own happiness. Remember that he told you about the flower. That someone planted the seed, they sowed it with more thoughts, and now they water it. Someone else water it with some more beliefs, and then the roots are the beliefs, and then the flower or the leaves are the actions. Or things that happen in your lives. So your environment has everything to do, or everything to do on how you are right now. Okay? Think about it. Think about it like this. Okay? There's two babies. One was born with love, and the other one was born unloved. So the one that was born unloved, let's say that baby, or that baby girl or baby boy, baby girl, it's she's trying to walk, learn how to walk, and she's standing up, she's crawling, but then she's like, she's starting to like stand up, and she's like taking her footstep, and then the right or the left, or and she's taking her first steps, and then she trips, and then she hurts her knee, and then the mom picks her up and tells the baby girl, you know what, I'm not gonna let you walk anymore, you're getting hurt, you look at you, just got a bruise, you I'm just gonna get the first aid kit, and I'm gonna heal that wound, and I'm just gonna put you in that walker or cradle or whatever you put your kids in. I don't know a lot of baby stuff, so don't judge me, please. I don't have a baby, so I don't know much about baby stuff. But cradle or wherever you put those babies in, what are those things called? The I don't know, walkers or whatever you want to put your kid in. And that mama tells him, you know what, I'm not gonna let you, never let you gonna, so I'm not gonna let you keep learning how to walk because you keep hurting yourself. You're gonna keep hurting yourself if you keep learning how to walk. So I'm just gonna let you sit here, play with your toys or whatever, but you're not allowed to walk anymore. How is that little girl gonna learn how to walk, how to stand on her own, how to give her foot first, first steps, how to like how to move? She's just gonna stay stagnant. She's like gonna be like, I don't know how to walk. I cannot move. I I I I don't know how to do it. And I'm growing up and I'm here and I just don't know how to do it, and I'm just sitting here like so stagnant that I don't even believe, I don't even know how to take my first steps. How is that person, how is she or he, if like, how is she gonna be able to learn how to stand on her own if nobody believed in her and nobody lifted her up, if nobody told you, well, you can do it, you're not going to believe in yourself. Imagine you're that baby, you're not going to believe in yourself because you were brought up by people, by your mom, by your father, by people around you that don't believe in you, that bring you down. How on earth are you supposed to find your way when there's people out there who are not encouraging you, who people who you're supposed to love you, supposed to inspire you to become the best version of yourselves? They're not encouraging you. They're saying, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're not gonna be able to do it, honey. You're not gonna be able to be a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever you want to be, a musician, an artist, a painter, uh, an engineer. You're not gonna be able to do that. It's complicated. What's wrong with you? Try something easy. Be a teacher. I don't know. Like, you're not gonna be able to do it. Oh, come on. How on earth are you supposed to believe in yourself if those persons watered you to become negative, to not believe in yourself, to not believe that you could do it? Then you beat yourself up. You're starting to say, hey, I cannot do it. I'm so stupid. And then there's other people that come along, and then because you cannot do a stupid project, it's boy just ends up telling his friends, oh, you're so stupid. She's so stupid. She's so this, she's so that. She's all in your head. You cannot, and you're gonna be able to do it. Bravo. Kudos to you for planning your future like there's no tomorrow, that you have the life ahead of you, like time's not running out, or all this negativity, all this pessimism. You kind of start to believe in it. You kind of start feeling numb to it. You've been so ingrained. That's all you see. That's all you believe, and you numb yourself, and you're like, I'm not a good person. I'm not good enough. Why do I even bother trying if people are saying that I'm not good enough, that I'm not this, that I'm stupid, that I shouldn't even try because I'm not smart like other people? The environment has everything to do with how do you look at yourself. Sure. The only thing that you're responsible for, it's not how you were brought up. Oh, put those thoughts on your head. The only thing that you're responsible for is healing yourself. And then there's the other baby. The other baby that was loved, that was encouraged to learn how to walk. She's learning how to crawl, and she's learning how to take her footsteps, and then she falls, and then the mom picks her up, and then the mama says, oh, you know what, baby, let's go heal that wound, let's go get the first aid kit, let's put some alcohol in it, like just, and then let it just blow on it so it can dry, and then just put a band-aid on it, just like open get a band-aid and like open it and just put it on the bruise on the and just put it on the bruise and just let it heal and just and come on. And then she puts her back into the floor and she says no, and she says while she was putting, she's like, baby girl, you're gonna learn from your mistakes. You're gonna learn slipping from slipping from when you things don't go your way, when things get out of control, when things are unpredictable, when you get hurt. You need to learn how to get up again. So you just got hurt. You need to learn how to lift yourself up and say that it's okay. It's okay to hurt, that it hurts. It's okay to want to take time to heal. And take your time, and if when you feel ready, let's go up and try again. Go and try again. And walk when you feel ready. And then the baby just like takes minutes. And then the baby takes time to like cry and everything and say, mama, it hurts, but it hurts, and like, oh, and it's gonna take time for her to dry her tears. And then she's like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try again. And then she starts walking again and she falls, and then she and then the mom is trying to pick her up, and then she did another band-aid, but she puts back in, and she's like, baby girl, come on, you can do it, come to mama, you know, I believe in you, I know that you can do it, and it doesn't matter how many times you get down, what matters when you get up again. What matters, it's learning from your mistakes and learning from life, learning from the hard moments. That's when you start to grow, and you can take time to heal and just know that I'm here for you, and know that I'm here to lift you up whenever you need it, and be able to lift to to congratulate you and your successes. And I'm here for you in the good and the bad, whether you have failures or successes. I don't care. I'm gonna be there for you because I've been there. And that baby's gonna grow up like, that girl is gonna get up like, you know what? I'm empowered. I can do it. I can become a lawyer. My mama said I can, if I get down, I get up again, and I am feeling so inspired. I'm feeling so pumped up. I am gonna go to law school. I'm gonna apply to Harvard. I'm gonna apply to Juilliard, and I'm gonna like believe in myself. And if something bad happens, if I trip, if I made a mistake, if something doesn't go my way, then I'm just gonna sit, like process it, and then move on, and then get up again, and then try and if I slip, then get up again, and then move forward. And then all of a sudden she ends up graduating top of her class, and she ends up becoming the best lawyer ever. And she ends up opening her own business and everything, and she's so happy because she believed in herself. And now that she's just transmitting that to her daughter, to her son, if she has a son, like, I'm just gonna transmit that to their kids, to her kids. And then those kids are gonna grow up like that, and then the cycle's gonna continue and continue, and it's gonna be this huge chain of positivism because of her mom and everything, and this positive and this like pumped up, and like, come on, and the cycle's gonna continue, and it's gonna be positive. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be woo compared to the other one. The cycle's gonna continue, and if she ends up meeting someone and she ends up having kids, her kids are gonna stay there. They're like all anxious, all scared, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, like what steps to take, what career should they do. They don't believe in themselves. They're all anxious. They're all scared. They're all biting their nails. And what should I do? And they don't move forward. They don't. How on earth are gonna move forward and they don't even know how to? If their parents didn't even taught her how to, they were hot and cold. See, the environment has everything to do with it. So, if you were brought up like that baby that wasn't loved, or that grew up in a hot and cold household, or unpredictable, you're gonna end up growing sabotaging yourself. And if you wanna end up being a lawyer, like that woman, or being a doctor, or whatever you want to be, and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to. There's a lot of um people, like students that that are much better than me, that are so much smarter than me. I'm not gonna be able to make it. That kid, that my friend or someone you know might get their great grades and top of their class, and like I'm just sitting here like looking at my grades and like thinking like I should have done better. Why didn't I study more? Why didn't I do this? I wish I was so smart like that. I wish I was just smart like him or her. They're top of their class and their families throwing them a party or congratulations or giving them a car while you're like, and you hold on your tears until you get home, and you end up crying, and you end up feeling not good enough, and then you end up building yourself down because you feel like you're never gonna achieve your goals because they seem so out of reach. It's like trying to climb up the um climb up the Mount Everest. It's one of the like the biggest mountains, no? The Mount Everest. Mount Everest. I think it's one of the tallest mountains, or the tallest mountain. Um, and imagine like a hiker that likes to hike on mountains and everything. And likes adrenaline, likes this, like, and like, you know what? I'm gonna go hike on Mount Everest. And when I get on top, I'm gonna enjoy the fresh air and enjoy the view. And then you start, and then the hiker starts. And they're all pumped up. They probably got the radio on. They're like, I can do this. I am the champion. Don't stop, believe it. And they used to like you used to like hear like don't stop believing do do do, and then you're or Demi Lovato, what's wrong with being confident, really. Like, or I am the champion. I am the champion, my friend. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champion. We are the champion. And it's just the high crystal popped up. Like hearing the music, like, and then and then all of a sudden, like they're halfway, like, they're all sweaty now. They all like dying. They're like, I'm I'm hungry. We're not even gonna get there. Oh, I feel so out of reach. It's just, I want to stop. Like, oh, I want a hamburger. Oh, I want this. I'm so hungry. I want a hamburger from Burger King with extra fries and no pickles and no cheese. Oh, that sounds so good with a soda on it. And just like, oh, I just want to be in my bed eating my hamburger. Why on earth did I do this? Like, oh, or huh? And then everybody's like, there's one or two people that feel the same way, while others like getting still all pumped up and like, how on earth do you still like, can you give me some of that energy because I need some, and Hiker's gonna give up because the top of the mountain seems so far out of reach. And when we get tired, when we think that we have given it all we got, and it seems like we're never gonna get there, we give up. Sometimes I feel like I'm never gonna be able to reach my goals, be able to be where other people are successful as they are, and seems so out of reach, and I'm still there with you, and now we need to have hope. We need to be able to turn ourselves. You know what? If nobody else believes in me, and if you're a believer of God, if you believe in God, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I may not have, I may not have someone else believing in me, my family members, my friends, but I have God. I have myself. And that's all I need to believe in myself. We need to believe in ourselves. Because God didn't give us a spirit of fear, He gave us a spirit of hope. Okay? Are you bearing with me? I hope you are. Okay, 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 okay. Yep. Hope. Um, so guys, don't beat yourself up because you're not there yet. Remember, you're not what other people think of you. You're not. You're not what if they if those people don't believe in you. That's not true. What you're saying. It's a projection of their hurt, and then they're projecting out on. They projecting it on you. It's a projection. So remember, they're wounded. And all that, just like you're wounded, they're wounded too. And somebody else may have said those thoughts, those things to them. That that's how they grew up. Now that they're projecting that onto you. But it's up to us to say no. You know what? I do believe in myself. I know that I can do it. I know that there is people out there who's gonna believe. They're gonna believe in me. They're gonna help me get through this. They're gonna help me heal from all these wounds so that I can become a better version of themselves. There's people who truly care about me out there, who are gonna help me heal my wounds. Who are gonna heal. Who they're gonna make help. Sorry, help me get to where I want to be. And pray. Because God will never leave you and forsake you. So don't give up hope yet. There's gonna be people out there who believe in you. When all hope is lost. After no, after the storm, there comes the rainbow. Another quote that it that it wasn't mine, but it's true. After the storm, peace comes. The rainbow comes. It's like when everything's raining and then you see like a rainbow. See? Hope. It's beautiful. Something beautiful comes out of that storm. Isn't that like, wow? Like an analogy that God is giving us? That no matter how long the storm lasts, because there's storms that last longer, and then there's storms that last that are shorter, but still the rainbow comes out. The rainbow comes out. And it's beautiful with all these colors and it's shining through the sky, through the get through this storm of self-doubt by healing, by finding people who will give us hope, who would inspire us to become the best versions of ourselves. So don't lose hope. We should not lose hope. I am in this with you. I have lost hope. I have been losing hope. But I know that if I start believing that I was in this dark hole for a really long time, and I'm still am. I'm still trying to see the bright side. I'm still trying to figure things out, a lot of things out of my life to live the life that I want. And it's taking time. And it might be taking longer than you want it to. And you might not be where other people are. But remember, that's your journey, and this is yours. Sure, you might be a little out of track, but it doesn't matter. It's your journey. It's not theirs. It's not somebody else's journey. It's yours. So there's gonna be people who inspire you to become your best versions of yourself. Trust me. I know. Still lose hope. Please don't. Because at the end there's a rainbow. Okay. Remember, I need you to believe of God. God, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God will never leave you nor forsake you. There's a lot of people that in the Bible that went through storms, but they had hope, they had faith, and sure they might have having their days when they doubted that they were gonna get out of the situation, but they did. Because God gave them hope. So just take it one step at a time. Okay? You don't have to be here there like anybody else. It's ahead of you. Remember, don't look at somebody else's journey. Look at your own journey. Move forward. Because if you start to heal, if you start to put in the work, you start to believe in yourself, then right now you're in this quicksand. But when you get out, you're in this storm, and waves keep coming bigger than ever. But after the storm, there comes peace. There comes something beautiful. There comes a rainbow. So after this storm, this whole storm that we're in passes, and we're 5 years ahead of where we are now, we're gonna be like, oh my God, when I was in that storm that I was in, when I was about to lose hope, when I was about to lose myself and give up on myself, and I had that breakthrough moment, like, you know what, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying. And even though I trip or make a mistake, I can I can process that and then move forward. Take time to process it and then move forward and learn from it. And then keep learning from that. And then once you're 5 years from there, you're like, I'm glad that I did not give up on myself. That I believed in myself. And that if you're a believer of God, that God didn't leave you, that God was with you. You're gonna be like, wow, look at me now. I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor. I opened up my own business. I can go vacation whenever I want. I can go to Miami. I can go to Santa Monica. I can go to Los Angeles. And because I have my own business, I can have more time for my family. If you have kids from the future, and so you have your own family, and you have your own family, you're gonna be like, wow, you're gonna be so proud of yourself. You're gonna thank God, like, wow, I got there from here. Like, I got through it. And I got stronger than ever. And look at me now. I am the best lawyer. Like, I am a good lawyer. I help people now. Like, through injustices, or I cure people's illnesses. You're like, wow. All because I did it. I believed in myself. I believe I could do it. And every step back that you took was a step forward to growth. So right now you might not be where you want to be, but it's okay. Every single 1% counts. Love you, Hussey. So remember, don't be so hard on yourself if you're not there. You're taking steps. You're taking classes. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're doing the steps that you need to take in order to get there. You might not be there right now. Not right now. But in those 5 years, look forward in those 5 years and look at yourself. And you'd be like, damn, I am the most confident, empowered woman. I was the woman that I was, the woman that I always meant to be. The real me, the empowered me, the confident me, the one that who believed in me. I know this video is very long. Sometimes it's just like I don't know what to say. So let's do an exercise. Okay, let's close our eyes and let's envision us 5 years from now. Okay, closing your eyes and you see yourself 5 years and you didn't give up on yourself. You took the steps that you needed to take. You took the classes. You took everything that you need. You did everything that you needed to do to get to where you wanted to be. And now look at you. You have your own business. You can travel. You can see the world. You can have time for your family. You can you're doing what you love, and you just like feel empowered and you feel confident. You feel like you can do whatever you want. Like you feel like you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. You have this radical confidence. You feel unstoppable. You feel like this woman that you always wanted to become, the true version of yourself, the true woman that was inside of you this whole time, but she was buried under all this negativity, all this self doubt, all this like I cannot do it and da 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 and just it wasn't true. All she needed to do was heal her wounds, heal from all those from all that negativity, and so that she can flourish and come out and become the best version of herself and become the true version of herself. And you're happier because you know that that was the moment that you were always meant to be, and you feel like you have never felt before, and you feel free from all of it, and you're just reflecting and just imagine yourself being in that incredible beach that you always wanted to go to, and then your families continue to walk, but you just stay there and just see the ocean, reflect on it, feel the wind, feel free from all those chains, feeling like the best, like I where you always meant to be. Just feeling all that freedom from all those chains, from everything that we're carrying, just slipped away, and you're just like not thinking about anything. You're just thanking God for this amazing view, that you're free from all of those chains, all of those wounds, that you are where you always wanted it to be, and you're the best version of yourself because you took the steps, you time to heal, the time to be present with yourself, the time to be present and be happy in the moment every single day, and just you're happy enough because you enjoyed the process, because you put your hard work into it, because you were happy enough during the process, not only when you got there, and you're this amazing, beautiful you, free from the past, free from it all, just here enjoying time with family and with yourself and with God, and just having this moment of gratitude. Just so it just feels so good, all that weight lifted out of your shoulders, all the negativity that your body was carrying. You might have had some health issues along the way. Now you feel healthier than ever. So now deep breaths. You're taking deep breaths. You're just enjoying the sun, the wind in your hair. It just feels so amazing. You feel so good. All that weight lifted up from your shoulders. The past is in the past. Now you're living in the present and enjoying the moment. And then just like open your eyes. Wasn't that a journey? Wasn't that like I just imagine myself feeling that freedom from everything that I'm carrying right now. Because all hope seems might be lost right now. For you, even for me, whether it's health wise, mentally, physically, spiritually. That if we don't lose hope now, if we're happy enough with the steps that we have been taking and the steps that we are going to take through in the future, we're going to get there. We're going to be able to achieve our goals. If we're happy enough right now, during this negativity, during this dark moment, and you decide, like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take those steps. It's going to take time for me to get there, but I'm going to get there. Because every step, every 1% counts. And those 1% keep adding up, keep adding up, keep adding up. And they're gonna add up. And then one day you're gonna be like, wow, I did that. I enjoyed the process. I did the hard work, and every time I got myself down and slipped down, slipped, I got myself back up again, and I moved forward, and I continued on with the process. So yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna achieve those goals that we always wanted. It might not seem like it right now. It might seem like it's dark. It might seem like there's a storm that's never gonna end. But trust me, storms don't always last. Okay? So we're gonna get through this together. We're gonna go through this process of healing ourselves. And we're gonna take the steps that we need to take to become that version of ourselves, the best version of ourselves. And boy, when we get there, we're gonna be like, wow, I didn't give up on myself. I believed in myself. God was with me. And I was never alone. I had God, I had friends, I had people who believed in me. And wow, you get there, and we get there, boy, we're gonna be like, wow, thank God I didn't give up. Like, also, into the unknown. Look, have you seen Frozen 1 or Frozen 2? She come a long way. She growed. She had a lot of storms. Even though it's a cartoon, I love cartoons. I love Disney, how Disney is changing their perspectives and stepping away from all those princesses that need a man to be happy. She didn't need anyone else. She believed in herself. She had storms. There was times where she doubted herself. There were times where she wanted to give up, but then she found it in herself. Um, and Alegana helped her get through it. And she's like, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna be with you every step you take. I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna lift you up. I'm gonna inspire you. We're gonna inspire each other. And when you have someone like that inspires you, like Anna did with Elsa, like, well, you're never gonna be alone. You always feel like you're having that pistol, like, we can do this. We can get through it together. I'm never gonna leave you. I'm just gonna hold your hands by your side. We can get through it together, no matter what happens. No matter what comes our way, we can get through it. Like having people like that who show us what true love is. Even through hardships. You need people like that. So trust me. Along the way, there's gonna be people who help you and lift you up. You're not gonna do it on your own. Don't lose hope. Because hope is the last thing that dies. Don't lose yourself. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe in us. And I know we can get through from here through those 5 years. I know we can. And I know we will. Love you guys so much. Believe in yourselves. And remember, God will never leave you nor forsake you. And don't lose hope. Okay? You might not be there right now, but everything's a process. Like that little girl who learned how to walk. She tripped, and it was a process. And she didn't learn how to walk in one day. She took days and days and days to finally, like, learn how to stand up for herself and not trip. Like, learn how to balance herself. And now she grew up and she's walking fine because she never gave up on herself. And we aren't either. Remember, if nobody else believes in you, God does, and I do too. I love you. And there you go. And remember to process. And from years from now, wow, you're gonna be able to look at yourself and see like, wow, look at the woman that I have become. I never thought that I would become that woman. Every single 1% counts. Okay? Have a nice day. And make sure to like, subscribe.